for the TNA Women's Knockout Championship in a no disqualification match.
I remember that day that we got a lot of time for that match, which girls at that time was unheard of.
Oh my God, she fought, but look at this! Oh, God! Look at Gail Kim is just amazing. She just won't quit, but I'll grab her by the back of the hair and right into the steps into the crowd.
The fighting in the crowd when I picked up the Coke bottle, that just happened. I was literally, I remember, this is so funny. Even though I'd wrestled her for so long, I remember fighting back. And I remember thinking, oh crap, she's coming after me. I better hurry. Like legitimately being scared and running. And then I remember seeing that Coke bottle. I'm like, I'm just gonna pick it up. And those are the moments that you can't plan.
Beverage bottle and just started smacking her in the head with it. Anything she can find, she's got to use right now.
Whenever they recommended or suggested that we use the chair, Awesome Kong would always say, yeah, no problem. I'm like, really, on the head? And she's like, but you better bring it because she didn't want to sell something that was crappy. And I'm like, I'll bring it.
Kim grabs the chair from her. Oh, what a shot. Oh, what a shot.
There's the last shot where it kind of looks like it gets caught on her head.
Shot to the head. Oh, what another shot. And finally, she topples the giant.
I wasn't experienced with weapons, so I don't know if I hit her on the wrong side of the chair because there's a proper way to hit it. She never complained. She was always fine after. I prefer not to do that myself because I don't want to hurt anybody, and that's kind of banned these days because of concussions and everything, but I did that twice to her in a Santa Claus Christmas fight and then that fight. My two most successful feuds were Awesome Kong and Taryn Terrell, and both of those feuds were about over the span of 6 months. So not only did we have the chemistry, not only did we have the David Goliath story, but they took their time, and it allows the fans to get emotionally connected, get into our characters, and really get into the feud and want to watch the following weeks. And so they just built it so nicely. And then as the things were happening every week, I just kept on hearing, oh my gosh, Jeff Jarrett just loves the chemistry between you two, and he just loves watching you guys. And it was just a mutual respect, I think, between the two of us, because I remember her saying to me years later, oh my gosh, Gail, I feel like I'm in Japan every time I'm wrestling you. I'm like, that's because I have to bring it. And it's like, really, I had to bring all of my physical being. And she took it because she wrestled in Japan. She's tough, and she knew, like I said, the mutual respect. If she hit me like that, that's fine. I don't know, it's just magical, and to this day, fans always remember that feud. So it's probably the most special to me throughout my career. Bless her. That's all I gotta say. She's tough.